Okay, because NCAA football 2014 created teams is backwards compatible. You know, I went over there and I took my 13 teams and I tried to make them into 14 teams. Okay, so I went and I looked at the code, and the code was very complex. So I went in there and looked, and I thought, well, what I'm going to just try then is just change the 13 to 14. And then just see if that will just backwards compatible slide it over, which it doesn't. It corrupts the file, right? So you can't use the 13 teams on 14, even though they're backwards compatible, because you got to get through their system, their encryption, they have access to it, but you don't. It's theirs, not yours, right? So therein lies the problem. Okay, is that when you Haile Selassie, okay, when you acquire something through learning, you negate the wisdom when you become selfish with it. So the only way to have wisdom is when you do something through learning is to share that learning so everybody can gain from the benefit of the wisdom, right? So the moment you start crypting things on computers, so it's only mine and I manipulate the access and I'm in control. You're not, you're completely out of control. Okay. So you have a backup file with all your pictures and your video game stuff, right? And we have public domain where anybody can go in and just grab it. No, that's neat. I want to play that. It's there you go. I want this Santa Barbara team. I want this Western Oregon team, right? I want Southern Arizona. Um, if somebody goes and corrupts it, we already have backup and say, why did that person do that? Because they're a turd bag. If I can't fuck her, nobody can fuck her. But the more problems you have with the crypting to try to hold the information or the artwork to yourself, the more corruptible it is. So if someone comes in the room and pisses on everything and kicks the sand painting, we just come back in and that's okay. I've got a copy. Here you go. Okay. It's that simple. It's not hard. Okay. If someone goes to the museum and lights up all the Van Goghs and burns them all up, it's okay, we've got copies, but it's not the original. That's okay. The original was done with crappy paint because he was abused. Okay. And the original, the copy's better than the original because we took a photograph and we digitally enhanced it. So it's better than the original. The original's falling apart because of the money that he had to use for the crappy paints. Do you understand? Okay. So it's better than the original. It has this artist, the reflection of the artist's loving hand, but it won't decay and it won't fall apart, and we'll always have that starry, starry night. Do you guys understand? So that's your problem. The problem is your coding is selfish. And once your coding becomes not selfish, it's real easy to fix a problem when somebody, what happened? That asshole, if I can't fuck her, nobody can fuck her, came into the room and deleted tore up all your stuff. It's like when Freddie used to have sex with girls and then they would scratch his car. Freddie's a hoe and a dog and all that stuff and everything like that. A woman that doesn't accept philanthropy as reality isn't going to go to a club and have sex with a guy she meets in one night as a sexual adventure. Because that adventure could end up pregnancy with a selfish asshole or a sexually transmitted disease that can kill you. The adventure is not worth it. It's like bungee jumping and parachute, and parachuting, right? It's just not worth it. It's too stupid to comprehend. Well, we're flying in behind enemy lines to manipulate access and code, and I get it. William Colby, I get it, Mr. Head of the CIA. This is all wrong. We should stop. So that's what's going on. So that's what your problem is. So when I did this, I had my teams, I'm like, that's okay. When all these people either kill the liar in their head or the technology kills them, we'll be able to remake the game and not have it coded to where it's, members only club. Okay, so it's not the VIP room of the Hustlers Club. Right. So we've got and there's nothing honest and earning. There's nothing good about that. Okay. It's a form of a mental defect. It's a virus in your brain. Okay. When you accept the conservatives say they are moral and then lie. Okay. And the liberals think they're better because they don't lie. They're not moral. Okay. Yeah, I got my money. I'm an honest hoe. Okay. You live the Lord's Prayer. Guess what? The conservatives can't get away with their lie, and the liberals don't have to. You don't have to be a hoe. You don't have to pay bills to live here. Roxanne! You don't have to put on that dress tonight. You don't have to sell your body to the night. So save Jennifer Lopez, save the world, right? Save Max and Emmy's mommy, save the world, right? Let's just leave that open till further notice. Let's just let her be. Let her be the letter between the letter A and the letter C. Just let her be. Let's just leave that alone. Okay. Let's not worry. This isn't TMZ. This isn't Entertainment Tonight. This isn't E Network, and this isn't, E News. So just the whole thing about, will Earl, the most gorgeous man in the history of the 21st century, end up with the woman that they used to mind fuck him at 4 years old? Okay, I feel like Ferris Bueller. You're still here? Get out of here. Go home. Movie's over. Right? Do you understand? I quote John Lennon. Okay, I am the walrus. It's just, bye. Do you understand? First of all, it's none of your fucking business. Okay? Salt and pepper. If I want to go out of the way, it's none of your business, right? Tell the lady at Essence Magazine, I said, you self-righteous, pompous, arrogant bitch. When you get your head braided, make sure they don't squeeze too tight so you don't, she was a bitch. Well, I saw the movie. Okay, she was a bitch. Okay. She calls them in there and then says what she wants people to hear. Okay. And then one of the two girls, or maybe both, but Herbie and one of the girls, one I think Salt was trying to, I want to fit in with this crowd. And the other two said, fuck them. This is how we became famous and rich. And if she don't like it, fuck her. And it makes sense. I think Salt wanted to fit in. Pepper was like, with Herbie, fuck her. She's a bitch. She's a stuck-up snob. Doesn't matter what she thinks of us. Okay? The only reason she's got more money is because she hangs out with Oprah and the Obamas, right? Fuck them, right? I'd rather laugh with the sinners and cry with the saints, right? And I think that's what Jennifer Lopez is trying to do with the Hustlers movie, and she's trying to justify things. Okay. You got to understand, her dad is part of Scientology, and they're the people that came into my house and sexually abused and groomed working with the Temple Set Illuminati to try to make it look like, Amy's like a Carl person and they're bad and they're just genetically bad. They're just bad. And that's not true. Okay. Debt and trespass for delusions of human authority and power set up the conditions. They set up the key. They set up the gun. Right? So Amy and Janice aren't bad people. And if a girl gets gang raped at a Job Corps in Mississippi because you guys are disobeying the Lord's Prayer, does that make the little baby bad? It's one of the most gorgeous little cute brown-eyed girls you've ever seen. Her daughters are absolutely scrumdiddlicious, beautifully cute and fun, okay, sweet and everything. They're just not given the right mathematics, the right coding, the right love to love and be loved in return. There was a boy, very okay. Okay, so I went and it was on my Fordham thing. I was like, okay, I'm going to do this on my Fordham thing. And I went and something came up and I started checking things. And I was checking things because apparently their technology says there's some kind of coding thing that he's going to solve the code. It's like, I didn't know. There is no fucking code. There is no mystery. It's just live the Lord's Prayer, for crying out fucking loud. These people are stupid and crazy. And they are. The people that are always in Jennifer Lopez's ear are stupid and crazy. Okay. And it affects her and she does stupid and crazy things. And then she gets all confused. It's why is this still happening? Because you're not in front of Nick Nolte getting banged away with a crucifix bouncing off your back. You're not. You're not. You're Max and Emmy's mommy, and you don't need to be turned into a softcore or hardcore porn star to pay their bills to live here because early bird is right. Ralphie's right. What's it all about, Ralphie? Do you understand me, Jenny Lenny Lopez? Okay? Do you understand how much I love you? Do you understand how much I love Max? We talked about this, and there's more than one Emmy. That's why when I say they're cute, I mean they're cute. They're so cute, they're cute, they're cute. Right? Okay. Do you understand? Okay. This one's going to take forever. Forever to load because it's not black and white like Squints' grandpa's story about the beast, right? And Mr. Myrtle. Mr. Myrtle was the wrong color in that black and white story, right? Okay, guys. I love you very much. You couldn't tell in black and white. I know, everything looks worse in black and white. I don't think so. I feel like Guy Williams when I do the black and white ones. I feel like, I really do feel like I'm Sidney Toler and Warner Oland. Hey, look. Where's my kid coming up? Hey, Pop. Okay, guys, I love you very much. Okay, this is going to take forever to load. It's going to take like 2.5 hours because it's in color. Yeah, it's in Technicolor. Okay, so we got this, guys. You could have, you wouldn't believe what Donald Trump did to Hamas. It's like, okay, a bunch of assholes get together and kill each other with technology because you believe money's real, and I'm not going to believe it. It's hard. It's something you don't. I can't believe they're doing this. Don't say that. You're an idiot. They're doing it because they're stupid as fuck. It's hard to believe that it's hard to believe that they're still stupid as fuck and that you are too. Like, share, and subscribe. It helps me more than you'll ever know. No, it doesn't. Just care, share, give in accordance to need, built to last. Okay. Thanks, Max and Emmy's mommy, and any people at Fordham University who have half a brain cell left. Okay. All right. I love you very much. All right. Peace. Oh, Columbia, that lion's den. Oh, it's Mike Tutts and the whatever. No one is beyond redemption. Everybody can get up and accept the Lord's Prayer and start living it today. No one is beyond redemption. You're not God, assholes. Okay, guys, I love you very much. Okay, that helps. That's a better perspective. Thank you, Jennifer Lynn Lopez. That really, that makes me sit there and go, wow, that's a real turn on. That's a real turn on there. So I'm not going to give you Amy's golf clubs because Amy's left-handed. Okay, but Amy don't have golf clubs. And her roller skates don't matter, just as long as you get them on the right foot. Just kidding around. Amy will be very excited to meet you. That's ridiculous because I'm the Messiah, and she's going to be more excited to meet Jennifer Lopez and her ex-husband than she is to realize that my husband's the Messiah. I'm not. We got a divorce. Okay. Well, I still love you. Do you ever think they were fucking with your head and lying to you, Amy? They do that a lot. They're really mean. Okay, guys, I love you. Temple Set Illuminati, horrible organization. Somebody's helping me get out of there and leave the Hotel California and not pretend she's on an Eagles album stuck in the 70s forever. Okay, guys, I love you very much. All right, peace.